Monkey!
Hello.
Dance!
Want a cracker? Hello.
I found my own way in the end. It wasn't my brothers, and it wasn't my gods.
Greetings, sire.
I find it better sometimes to just be a little weak. I'm all right with that, really.
Good day to you, Tom.
And now I come in saying something suitably heroic.
Hello everybody, happy Sunday. Welcome Payson, Parrot, Multi, Blackbird, Ash, and Yarozi, and any lurkers. Happy holidays. I think in some parts of the world, Christmas is celebrated on the 24th, in some parts 25th. And there are of course other holidays that people celebrate during this season. So for anyone who is celebrating something today or will celebrate in the upcoming days, happy holidays. Hope you are having a fantastic time, relaxing time, and hope you are with your loved ones, maybe family, maybe friends, or having a good time online with your in your communities. Hopefully you are having a good time in general and a positive season. So we are back, this time definitely for the last time, to Neverwinter Nights 2. We are finishing this game today. No matter what happens, no matter how it goes, we are finishing this game. In fact, we may be able to finish this game in the next half hour. So there's the possibility that today's stream can be an extremely short one, or can be a 6-hour slug / torture. It all depends on how the final fights will go. It's been another exhausting day. Rest and relaxation, man. I'm sorry, Tyson. I'm sorry. You have a
new critical
tiring
hits
life from
Fazan
what I
just
understand.
boosted Ass Effect 2.
A busy one.
New critical hits boost. Fazan just boosted the Twitcher.
Hopefully you
New
do find
critical hits
someone
boost.
some
Martel
time
_
to
Varna just boosted Mass Effect 2.
get some nice rest and refresh yourself.
New critical hits boost. Martel _ Varna just
Hey,
boosted
Marto.
Mass Effect 3.
How are you, Marta? Good to see you. Or if you have none of those things, take a bit of time to appreciate what you do have. Be kind to yourself through the celebrations. That is very nice, very well said. Thank you, Parrot. Thanks for finishing my toast.
New critical
Hey,
hits
JFC.
boost. JFC Fuller just boosted Ass Effect 2.
All good having you over to your folks. Hope
New
you have a
critical
great
hits
time
boost.
with your folks,
JFC
Marcel.
Fuller just
I too
boosted
love
Some
Witchery
sarma,
Watchery
some
1.
dolma, some other nice food. Some butts. Wait, pork butts. Obviously, Tazen is talking about pork butts. How are you, JFC? Good to see you. So, I lived in US for a few years, and
New critical hits boost.
I wasn't
JFC
familiar
Fuller
with-
just boosted Divine Divinity.
with how common and cheap meat is in there before I went there. I mean, I had heard about it, but I didn't know from first-hand experience. And when I started living there, I noticed it quite quickly because meat is not cheap here, and I love meat. I can't really, buy meat
Critical hits boost.
as
Multi
often
Dark
as I
Samus
want.
is just boosted Rogue Trader.
So when I was there, I was
New
buying
critical
meat
hits
almost
boost.
every day.
Multi Dark Samus is just boosted Andromeda.
And I was of course looking at the different, hey QP, welcome, good to see you. Different kinds of meats, the different types. I was looking at the pork types one day, and I noticed one of them is called pork butts. I was with a friend and we were joking about, oh, are we going to eat the ass of the pork, stuff like that. We didn't know. I guess it's the ass cheek, right? It's nice part of it, must be a nice part of the meat, nice part of the animal. So we got it. We cooked it very well and we ate it, and we had a really good time. It was real tasty. Only a few days later, we learned that the pork butt is actually the shoulder of the animal. We thought it was the ass. Hey Draven, welcome. Good to see you. Well, it was funny. It was really funny to us, at least. How are you, Draven? Good to see you. Welcome. Thank you so much for all the boosts, everybody. And yeah, do we have more? Do we have more boosts before I jump into the game? How are you doing, by the way? How is your 24th of
New
December.
critical hits boost.
Are you ready for the
Draven
new
just
year?
boosted Anachronox.
Do you have
New
any
critical hits
plans?
boost. Quiescent Pandemonium just boosted Tactics. New critical hits boost. Quiescent Pandemonium just boosted BG3. New critical hits boost. Quiescent Pandemonium just boosted Lionheart.
Thank you for the boost. You'll do early boost as well, since today is probably going to be a short stream. Yes, I
New
should
critical
repeat for
hits
people
boost.
who just
Draven just boosted
dropped
Legend
in.
of Grimrock.
So today's stream might last as short as half an hour or as long as infinite, because we are going to finish this game today. It may take a very short time, it may be problematic and torturous, but we will finish this game, so we'll see. It may be very short, just fair warning if you are keeping stuff till the later parts of the stream, like boosting or whatever.
New critical hits
Hey,
boost.
kids, good
I
to
get
see
one
you as
claw
well.
just boosted Gorky 17.
How are you
New
kids?
critical
How is
hits
your
boost. I get
Sunday?
one claw just boosted Return to Kronder.
Finish the game, rest up, you'll need your strength tomorrow for most supposed the game yet made. Yes. Definitely.
New critical hits boost.
Might and Magic
Draven
6?
just boosted MM6.
Sorry, Might and Magic 7, we played both. Would you like to instead boost Might and Magic 8 or Might and Magic 4 and 5? 8. There we go. Thank you, Draven. It's not over yet.
New critical hits boost. Parrotwise just boosted
Neverwinter
Baldur's
Nights?
Gate
No, it's not
3.
over yet. But it will be over today. No worries, Draven. No worries at all.
New critical hits boost. Parrotwise just boosted Betrayal in Anthera.
You meant your dance isn't over yet? Sunday. Oh. Okay. How is it going so far?
New critical hits must.
You've not played any more Riding
Parrotwise
Camp,
just boosted
unfortunately.
Return to Kronder.
You've not even been home today. Ah, okay. No worries. I mean, do you think I will need guidance? Is it a tough game? It's a game meant for children, right? Hopefully I shouldn't need guidance. I mean, I hope I don't need guidance in a game meant for children. But you never know. I may, so I appreciate what you're doing. You woke up at 12, ate something. In 2 hours you leave for Christmas dinner. Oh, okay. Christmas dinner. That sounds like a nice time. Hopefully you have a good time. You have been testing your Ice Middle character by soloing this game. Okay, so is it going well? Exactly, 200 IQ, right? You requested the game, you'd feel bad if you got stuck. No, hopefully we won't. Hopefully we won't get stuck. Not bad. I mean, if you can solo in a not bad manner, then I should be able to 6-person party pretty easily. But we'll see. Yeah, oh, one more thing, of course. I keep saying this, but this is for certain the last time. Since we are for certain finishing Neverwinter Nights 2 today, next week, Friday, we are going to be starting Icewind Dale because it is going to win. I don't think there's any chance any other game can catch up. So, we have a channel on Discord for all sorts of suggestions and feedback, stream feedback, or any kind of feedback. So in that channel, it is a forum type channel. In that channel, QP made a thread about Icewind Dale characters. Feel free to either post your ideas or wholly made characters. If you own Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition, you can create the character for me and send the files to me, including portraits, if you want to do that. If you don't want to do that, you can simply send me whatever ideas you have. Otherwise, if you don't get 6 characters there, I will also take suggestions during the stream. Hey, Ray's here. Welcome, board game Evan. Happy Sunday. How was your Sunday? Good to see you. If you don't get enough suggestions there, I will also take suggestions during the Icewind Dale stream itself next Friday, and we will create characters there. So it's not necessary, but if you want to, reserve a spot, feel free to send your ideas there. And yeah, that's about it. Good. Do you have any plans? What are you up to today, tomorrow? I am really excited for the watch party, by the way. I am kind of, I'm not feeling amazing about having to wake up at 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. But I'm still really excited about the movie. I think the movie will wake me up. 3 stream streak, thank you Raven, I really appreciate that. Thanks for being back. 3 days in a row. Today you played some games with your son. We beat Mario Wonder 100%. Ooh, tomorrow family dinner. Sounds like some nice family time. I'm glad you had fun. And hopefully you will have fun tomorrow as well. And some good food. Alright. Let us jump into the game. So I did quite a bit. Yesterday, I actually went to bed after 6 a.m. yesterday. And most of it was because I was preparing for today. Having to wake up at 5 a.m. daily. I don't even go to bed before 5 a.m.
Board Game Heaven just boosted Menzo Birens and Fala la 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 la. New critical hits boost. Board Game Heaven just boosted Dungeon Siege in a pear tree.
Siege in a pear tree. You are at 5 a.m. most days, yeah. I have a really screwed up sleep schedule. It's like
New
my sleep schedule is California
Board Game
time.
Heaven just boosted Icewind Dale.
But I live on the other side of the world, basically. And the weird thing is, when I was living in US, the sleep schedule, the biological clock was exactly the same. And back to Turkey, it's still the same. Like, I don't know. I don't know what sets it up. It's not the sun, that's for sure. If I try to fix it, it maybe works for a day, and then it reverts to going to bed at 6 a.m. and waking up at 2 p.m. I don't know. I cannot change it. Anyway, thank you for the boost bar game, man. Your sleep schedule actively decays to night mode whenever you are not obligated to be up at the morning. Exactly, the same way for me. And I'm never obligated to wake up at the morning. So, what did I do? Let me load here. Let me load this save. So I'm going to tell you exactly what I did. First of all, you may notice that we don't have the ranger anymore. We have a favorite soul. We have a favorite soul, which is like the sorcerer. What sorcerer is to wizard, favorite soul is to cleric. So it is a, it's like a cleric divine caster. It's a divine caster that uses charisma and does not memorize spells. Instead, has known spells and the certain slots. You know, just like the bard or sorcerer. But I have changed out the ranger with this favorite soul. So the other things I did. First of all, I grinded experience. All of the characters are now level 18. So we left at level 16 yesterday, which wasn't enough for 9 circle spells with our druid and cleric. And now the favorite soul can also cast 9 circle spells because we are level 18. So that is the one upgrade. The other thing I did was craft a lot of items. All of our armor are now +4 for every character. Every single one of them have +4 armor, and every single one of them have +3 weapons. And all of the weapons are also enchanted with sonic damage and keen property when they can. If they cannot have keen property, then they have oh, I couldn't do this. I forgot to do this. Anyway. Hey, Pi. Welcome. Good to see you. How are you, Pi?
Uncle!
So, it has electrical and sonic. Yes, I finally played the game properly. Well, you know, it wasn't necessary until now. It just became necessary here. So, I started crafting for the first time. And I did it for every character as well. I also crafted stuff like Belt of Strength +6 for the Barbarian and the Rogue. You know, the other characters have Belt of Agilities +6. Whoever needs,
Certainly.
Wisdom has a Parapet of Wisdom +6. Every character has a Cloak of Resistance +5. And some nice rings as well, such as Freedom of Movement. Doing good. Preparing Christmas dinner. Nice. Enjoy your Christmas dinner. Have a great time with your mom. Hopefully you do have some fun. And so yeah, every character is outfitted from head to toe.
New
at
critical
least
hits boost.
there are some
just boosted you, Mr.
slots
Streamer
missing.
Man. Boost that Diablo 3. Oh, and season greetings to you in chat.
Happy holidays, bye. Let's boost the Diablo 3. There you go. Thank you for the boost, bye. So yes, those are the items and the experience. And I have
Everyone fall behind me.
also revised the memorize spells to allow for some AoE damage things and some more heals and stuff.
Yes.
And Also,
I suppose so.
the bard now has a few horrid wilting scrolls.
I
We
would-
have a crap ton of raised that scrolls and coins of life. So we are fully equipped and otherwise also ready item-wise, consumable-wise. You finished Runaway? Oh, you finished it? Nice job. Yeah, you were getting close when I had to stop watching, but I didn't see the end. So how did you enjoy it? Tomorrow? No, not tomorrow. It's, well, yes, we are finishing this game today, and we are starting Icewind Dale next Critical Hit stream, which is next Friday. Not tomorrow. But yeah, you can, yeah, sure, okay. You want to change the arena? That's, we can do. Can do that. Let's... Icewind Dale is definitely winning. That's for sure. Icewind Dale, oh, goes back. Arena goes up. There we go. Third one is definitely the best one. Oh, better than the first. Booster, good voice acting. Yeah, I was really enjoying the waitress voice acting yesterday. It was so funny. Really talented guy, whoever voice acted that guy. So the other things I did, obviously you may guess that I walked around the map like 20 more times to try and gather items for the crafts. So while doing that, I also discovered some side quests. One of the side quests, in fact, I have discovered new cohorts, and one of them is a wizard. So I don't have the wizard with me. I didn't prepare the wizard, but if we actually fail with this lineup, it is a possibility that we just go back, recruit the wizard, and try with the wizard. So we do have, for the first time, a full arcanist at our disposal if you want to use them. I also got other cohorts, but they are not important for our purposes. I discovered one Act 1 side quest, which we passed by, nothing important. And I discovered one Act 3 side quest, which I kind of wish I had left for stream today. It would be nice to do it on stream, but you know, I was kind of frustrated with the game. I just wanted it to be over, so I didn't leave it. But it was a nice one. In fact, it led me... so what it did was, I talked to the Thayan Red Wizard, who had sent us on side quests yesterday about the arcane nexuses, right? And he gave me a follow-up telling me that there is actually a location in Chult, which is where we are right now, this northern portion of the Samargal map, Samarak map. There was a location there which I had to visit, and I visited there. I killed some enemies, and I went back. No, before I went back, I killed some enemies, I took a portal, and it put me up on the hills that I was, you know, I was debating how to climb up there. The hills. There was a location there which I couldn't enter. 2 locations. The only 2 locations that we couldn't find the entrance to during all of this playthrough. It took me up on those hills. And I looked around, I entered those locations. One of those locations had fire giants, which I fought and killed. There was a chest there with enchanting recipes. In fact, I got the +4 armor and +3 weapon recipes from that location. So it could have been nice to keep it for stream, but I didn't. Oh well, not a huge deal anyway, it was a side thing. Kind of weird that series is now over, kind of like when you finish Broken Sword. So you can't wait for the 6th one. Yeah, Sword of Parzival, I'm really curious about that one. I don't know what they are going to do with it. Hopefully they will not screw it up somehow, like they did with the 4th one. Hopefully they make it somewhat similar to 5th one. So those are the side quests I did, and the rewards, except from these enchantment recipes, are not really important. And yeah, that's it. I came back here, and we are back to the original difficulty. The 4th one was so bad. It's terrible, yeah. It's terrible. Well, it has its good moments, but generally it was a bad game. A bad game with some good moments. So we are back to this difficulty, the original difficulty that we played the game at, but I won't be very patient with it. I will lower the difficulty if I fail a few times. So that's it. That's what I did. The summary of it. It took me like 6 hours to do all those. And I wouldn't do it on stream, but that is the summary. So let's reload and let's try this. Let's see how this goes. Now we have a lot of nice spells at our disposal. I don't actually have a good good strategy planned for this.
Yes. Follow my lead.
Everyone fall behind me!
I believe so.
What is your will?
Certainly.
I suppose so.
Emily, you did that? You would have just given yourself experience? No, no, no. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I mean, I might do that. Let me take it back. I might do that. If I really fail to, you know, win this fight, finish the game, I may just give myself experience with the console, get us to level 20. If that is the only way that I can finish the game. But I think we can do it now. Let's give it a try. I don't think we will be able to do it at the hardcore rules. I think I still will fail because I'm bad at this. I'm bad at this, and the AI is not accommodating. Dude, I need you with me. Summon,
Yes?
hello.
What?
It's not coming. Someone is not coming. I don't know why not.
Follow me!
Hey Draconic Dude, welcome.
Lenin's bow.
How was your Sunday? Good to see you. Well, let's try another strategy.
Magnum ra ra mati.
Well now, what do you want?
It seems that your clan was in.
Okay. So, let's see. Put you here.
Follow my lead.
Did you say anything with you? I need you with me, dude. I need you with me. Come on. Come on, dude. Alright, let's send the Horrid Wilting right here.
Certainly.
And let's cast Regeneration on Tazen preemptively.
Yes.
And and the Storm of Vengeance somewhere in the backline, maybe. In the meanwhile, the druid should attempt a mass round right here. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Terrible idea. Whose idea was it? Okay. Run away. So how is this going? Oh, Tazen is already dispelled, it seems.
Now you shall taste my power.
Storm of Vengeance here. Hey Woozy, how are you, Woozy?
I can
How was
do
your
it.
Sunday? Happy holidays.
I'll deal with this one.
Danger is upon us.
Alright, alright. Herald is being held up. That's good. So one thing I'm going to try right now. I may regret this, but I'm going to cast Overkill casting mode and enable AI. Okay, that is working right there. Let's get a storm running here as well.
Magnum Raramatir. I can do it.
That is okay. If he can kill the Serpent Lord fast enough. I think something needs to be done about... Let's get a regenerate on Yushai. At the same time, get a heal on Yushai. I need to kill this pure blood as well. So let's send Ash here. Ash teleported there somehow. No, never mind. This is a druid. Oh no. Who is fighting there? That's not good. That's not good. The Horned Devil. You know, the Herald of Zehir is taking quite a bit of damage. Somehow. So what happens if I try to destroy the Herald? And if I maybe go in there, cast Stonehold. Maybe I can even focus on the Herald, since he seems to be taking... But I think I need to kill the Hierophant and Serpent Lord. Let's see. Let's get another storm here. We need to heal Phazon. I shouldn't be greedy. I should kill these first. Let's heal Phazon.
You shall fall.
Phazon? Heal is not really helping you.
By the
Bob?
Archwizard's eyebrows, let me for green.
Ash is dead. Serpent Lord is healed.
But the healer, stop!
It was going so well. Now it's falling apart. Timer? Oh yes, the timer. Thank you. Come on, don't die now.
Broken walls and false.
We're doing so well. Let's try to do what? I don't know. Curse Song? I think I tried Curse Song. Song of Heroism. Okay. The Herald is near death. So we still have a chance. The Cleric. We could try to Sunbeam. And Stonehold at the same time. Maybe that will kill the Herald. Horned Devil is uninjured. Look at how strong the Horned Devil is. Horned Devil just killed this, whatever that was called. I forget. Now he's working on the Hierophant. So we need to get Ash back up.
You shall fall.
No, 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 no,
Herald
no,
has
no.
fallen.
No, 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 no. Oh,
Zehir's favor is lost to us.
we killed the Herald. I can't believe it. This is the hardcore rules. Wow.
Why the Archwizard's eyebrows?
I'm honestly impressed. I mean, I did a lot yesterday to make this party stronger, but I still didn't think it would be this kind of easy. This is basically the first try. We did it in the first try. I cannot believe it. So 6 hours of grinding yesterday paid off. Well, GG's, but this means the stream today can take maybe 20 minutes. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But it's not over yet. There is, I think, at least one more fight. Headband of Intellect +6. Rip stream. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. This is so funny. I can't actually believe we just won like that in the first try. No, no, no. We are not ending yet. We are not ending yet. Boost break. Sure, if you want to boost, whenever you want to boost, you can.
New critical hits boost. Woozy Dice just boosted the Elder Scrolls 3, Morrowind.
That was just the first phase, yeah. Morrowind. There we go. Thank you for the boost, Woozy. There is at least one more fight, I know. I don't know how difficult it is. But
Ben, I'm
there is
not
still
the leader
more.
of the polecats anymore. You are.
ABG nerd? Tank of Zehir. Wow, this is a really nice weapon. Really nice weapon. But no one uses falchions. Everyone at the family reunion got food poisoning runs in the family. Oh no. Hopefully that doesn't become reality. How are you, BG Nerd?
When this is
come on,
all
Ash.
over, I'll make sure that no one is able to commit his abuses again.
Okay.
Some fights cannot be avoided. Into the fray!
I have spotted our foe.
Bonaparte. Bonaparte.
Did I miss any loot? This thing doesn't have loot. Alright, we can go. Can go. I was ready with celestial bears and everything. You know, I had so much more that I couldn't even show off. I could summon some clock roaches here. I had 25 of these beasts. I was ready to send them all at the Herald. We didn't need. I had...
Certainly.
What else I had? I had quite a bit. I had Walls of Greater
Yes?
Dispels. I had these wands, Rod of Freedom, Wand of Cure Critical Wounds, Wand of Restoration.
It is
I had them, and... What else? I had Firestorm, Sunbeams, Destructions, Blade Barriers.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
Oh well. Let's rest. Nearby enemy has interrupted. What enemy has interrupted? What are you talking about? Retire from adventuring. What? Can we just finish the game now? Return to Sasani at the Viper Temple. But I need to rest first. What happens if we retire from adventuring? That's funny. Let's try. Is this the end or not? I don't know. There is one more quest, and I think one more fight. I don't think this is the end. Where is the casting? The real boss is not revealed as Chappelle runs off with all the loot. No, my trade bars. Okay, I'm going to try this first, then reload. Retire from adventuring. Let's see what happens.
So, dear readers, here ends my tale.
We can finish the game like this. Of course, we are not going to take this ending. I was just curious. Tell the story the right way, or else... Oh, this is funny. Okay. Not so good. Oh! Oh! What is this? We can change the ending. This is so funny.
My though carry one though but with though this with the and but what do you
no, come on.
From what I've
okay. Let's restart. The end. And then he talks again. The game asks you to retire before the final boss. I don't know if there's another boss. I just, yesterday when we were failing with this fight, I just looked at the walkthrough to see if there was anything after this one. And there was. There was one more quest. That's all I know. I don't know if there's a boss fight there or anything. Anyway, we'll find out now. You can just continue random quests. Return to Sasani at the Viper Temple. That's really it?
Certainly.
My scouts have brought me the news. Indeed, all in the area saw the result of the storm. House Sissean consumes itself with chaos, and the other clans have turned from their influence. The threat they pose to Chult, to the Sword Coast and beyond, it is ended.
So what happens now? There is still one set of Yuan-Ti left. Are we meaning to say Sasani and her family?
Truly so. Do you lust for the blood of the Vrel Olo so much that you would turn on one who has been your ally from the beginning?
Interesting. Oh, we can kill them. Interesting. The idea of letting you manipulate the Sword Coast behind the scenes disturbs me. I'm not going to let that happen.
Because I'm a Yuan-Ti. Would you say the same if I were an elf or a dwarf? Why am I so different from the other races?
Your people have always looked upon the other races as lesser, as disposable. How would your actions differ from those?
Your people. You have had your time to deal with the Sword Coast, and ruin has resulted, death and destruction. We do not wish to enslave you. I wish to bring order, prosperity. I will do what I have to in order to see this happen.
What about a bargain? I let you do as you wish on Sword Coast, but you give me your word that you will harm no one while you do it.
That sort of agreement will only hinder me. I need my hands free to do what is necessary.
Then we fight. Maybe you win, maybe you don't. Is what I ask so unreasonable?
No. Very well. You have my word that I will harm no one.
It's just over. It's game over. This was last. This was remaining for till the end of the game where we left off yesterday. A 5-minute fight. Granted, I had to prepare for that 5-minute fight for 6 hours yesterday. But still. I'm at a loss now. Let's retire and listen to Wallo properly.
And so, dear readers, here ends my tale of sinister plots, heroism, and sacrifice. But what, you may ask, happened after the fall of Zehir's dread herald? What was the future of all the lives that were touched?
Maybe
or
we can play
undone
Barbie.
by such events? Fear not, my good readers, as my name is Volothamp Gedar. I would not leave you in the lurch. Though I am not an historian by occupation, I am a tireless investigator, and I here present what I was able to uncover.
No, tomorrow is Barbie Day.
From what I've heard, it seems Samarak is experiencing a renewal of sorts, relaxing some of their more stringent requirements for entry and becoming slightly less offensive to foreigners. Though I would love to claim credit for this, I must admit that it should go to the adventuring party, who went out of their way to aid the nation, and thus perhaps won some grudging thanks from them. Now, as for the fate of the beleaguered Port Last. With the raging storms in the area put to rest, Port Last was able to repair itself and resume sea trade, slowly growing in size as it capitalized on the import of knucklehead ivory from Icewind Dale. With Port Last free of Luskan invaders, Neverwinter forces acted quickly to re-secure the town, and Lord Nasher himself called the liberation of the town a hero's deed. Her days of necromancy behind her, Naya returned to Port Last, reopening her magic store. Before long, she became known as one of the best resources for magical items in the northern Sword Coast. But what of the tiny village of West Harbor, the childhood home of the great Knight Captain?
Ooh.
Safe
Originally
at
known
last,
to nice
West
tooth
Harbor
theme.
began to grow and prosper. Jan continued to study magic, and with the combined efforts of Laszlo Buckman and Goodwife Aruna, the village became an excellent trading stop for merchants. Today, West Harbor is known as the Hidden Jewel in the Mere of Dead Men, and its harvest mead is known as the highest quality mead in all of northern Faerun. As for souls who lent their aid, they too have not been forgotten. After the events at the Temple of the World Serpent, Belueth's rage at the cults of Zehir seemed to intensify ever greater, as if she piled all the hate and anger in her heart at the feet of the god and his minions. Eventually, the young woman disappeared from Neverwinter, though cultists tell tales of a yellow-haired woman who appears out of nowhere, slaughters their people by the dozens, and vanishes into the night like a ghost.
Who is Belueth?
Cheer Darkflame
Belueth the
decided
Calm,
not to return to
the
the Underdark,
rogue
and instead wandered
that I
the
never
world in
used.
search of magical knowledge.
This is the
Though
wizard,
she
by the way.
stayed for a time in the Thayan Enclave in Neverwinter, she was soon thrown out because of some unforgivable act. My sources say she then wandered north to Luskan, and rumors speak of a sweet but terrifying little Svirfneblin wizard who is teaching
Oh,
the
she was a
host
deep
tower
gnome. I
mages
didn't
new
even
and
notice she was a
horrifying
deep
things to
gnome.
do to their enemies. Finch the Bard used his experiences in the employ of the Merchant Company to create a few promotional songs for the Church of Joaquin, for which he was paid handsomely. With his earnings, the handsome Bard bid a farewell to the Sword Coast once more, and claimed there was far more of the world he needed to see before he was ready to cede his soul to Sune. The last anyone saw of him, Finch was boarding a ship bound for the distant land of Kalimshan, and already wooing a lovely young noblewoman on board. Grick Bannersworn returned to his order, with tales of the deeds he performed and the things he had seen, and was honored with
This
a
is the
full title of
Half-Orc
Divine
Paladin.
Champion by his superiors. Though he was offered the command of a dozen soldiers, Grick politely declined, voicing his intent to see more of the world and learn of its ways, and personally hunt down the worshippers of Dread Zehir and bring them to justice. Though almost endlessly impressed with the powerful creatures available to hunt on the Sword Coast, Inshula Sarmashewe eventually began to miss her older sister, Kwesi, and became homesick for her distant home
This is
of
the ranger.
Tashalar. Carrying many impressive trophies
first
of their
cohort
hunts,
we picked
Inshula
up.
and her sister returned home to Tashalar. In the chaos that followed the fall of House Sasehin, they worked tirelessly to keep their home city safe and remain as its guardians still. With her revenge on the party responsible for wrecking her beloved ship, the Vigilant, Lastri Kasira quickly returned to her true love, the sea. Borrowing a sum from the Merchant Company, as an investment of course, Lastri purchased a trim little galleon she named the
Lastri?
Serpent's Bay.
Oh, the Swashbuckler.
And once more sailed the
Yeah,
waters
this is
of
another
Torquil,
cohort
an
that I picked
excellent
up
captain
yesterday.
with a capable crew.
And we missed
Though
this
he
one
stayed
from
at
Act 1,
Crossroad
actually.
Keep for quite some time, learning patience and growing in power, Coral was unable to cool his heels
Coral
in
is the
one
warlock
location
we
for
picked
long.
up yesterday.
Great to see you
When the
again.
story
Hey, let's
reached
go.
his
We
ears,
finished the
Infinity
game,
Zero
man.
among
You have
Gerald
now been
was
subscribed
rumored
for
to be
6
somewhere in the
months.
far east
We
of the
finished the
realms.
game. There's nowhere
The
else to
young
go.
half-drow packed his things
Welcome,
at a
Ale.
moment's notice.
I was clicking,
and
going.
set
Good to
off
see you.
eastward.
Thank you so much for the
In
resub.
his wild eyes and unwavering
thank you.
determination to reach the far distant realm of Thay. With the death of the Herald of Zehir, Septimund bid his companions farewell to return to the Temple of Kelimfor. On his way, he was moved to stop by Port Last, where a confident, changed Naya greeted him. Slowly, the two began to reconnect, and once more a friendship bloomed between them. though Septimund returned to the temple, he and Naya still write one another, and he returns to port last, often to be by her side.
Hey, Parrot!
The loyal
Two
servant of
viewers
Angora,
have been gifted a sub by
Soravora
Parrot
Erevan,
Wise.
remained with the adventuring
Parrot,
party
thank you so
until
much for 2
shortly after
gifted
their
subs.
return to Crossroad Keep,
Hype train is
stating
closed.
that it did not
Hype
seem
train
a
for a
complete
5-minute
journey to
fight
her
stream.
until she walked within the keep's walls once more. Her mission accomplished,
Thank you,
the
Parrot.
ancient elf reported shortly that her goddess had given her leave to return home, and so she set off alone into the wilderness as she began on the long journey back to Evermeet. Though greatly pleased with the unexpected directions his journey through the maze had taken him, Umoja bore a great concern within him about how the appearance of the god Zehir might affect his people back in the Cholton city of Mesro. Bidding their friends at Crossroad Keep farewell, the druid and his dinosaur companion returned to their home, eager to protect the people
What happened
of
to
Chult
you?
from the subtle evil of the
You ran
Wild
away
Keep.
with all the trade bars, the
For
gold
those
bars.
who aided the heroes along the way, their tales lie within these pages, never to be undone.
Umoja is always
Let us
angry.
not forget the power of their deeds and words. But most importantly, what of the fate of the Sword Coast and the beautiful merchant leader, Sasani? Because of the adventuring group's dedicated work into improving the economy of the Sword Coast and the massive economic strides made by Neverwinter thanks to their efforts, Sasani promoted the members of the group to be the company's co-owners. Together, they utilized the merchant company's powers to restore Neverwinter's splendor, growing it into an economic powerhouse, with its heart located in the now massive structure of Crossroad Keep. After the vanquishment of the Sasane, Sasani abdicated leadership within the Soringar clan to return to Crossroad Keep, resuming her noble work restoring the economic prosperity of the Sword Coast. True to her word, the elegant Sasani introduced many innovative initiatives to bring wealth and prosperity to the region, but never at the cost of lives or livelihood. She became
Cooking
known
is
as
going.
an intelligent and fair
It was
businesswoman,
Vigilator time.
and after a time, even her enforced promise of harming no one ceased to chafe her, and she appeared to be almost comfortable
I'm doing
within
well.
human society.
Doing well.
This concludes my tale, dear readers.
I expected
Though I
this
know
stream
not
to be
when
shorter,
or
but
how
not
it may be
quite this
read,
short.
One persistent concern still remains in my mind that I must share with you. These events, though seeming separate, have
Of
appeared
course,
to me
you're
to
very
be
welcome.
more closely intertwined than I had previously imagined, each time that I think on them, and a grave chill freezes my bones when I do so. I hope here to report to the world the bravery of the heroes who faced down and defeated the Herald of Zehir, and enter such into legend, that such legends exist to inspire us in the days ahead. So, reader, I stand by my feeling.
Hey, Vero,
Something
yes,
dreadful
this is the end.
Perhaps something that shall
You should
change
boost.
the face of the realms forever.
If you want
I can
to.
only hope that brave heroes,
Good to see you, Vero.
like the
How
ones that
is
I
your
was
Sunday?
privileged to journey with,
Did you
can
board
step
game?
from obscurity and face the darkness when it arises.
Which
And to
one
my
is
friend,
Ash?
the esteemed Elminster,
Hazen was definitely
This
not
book
there.
sounds
New critical hits boost.
I'm going to publish
Veru
my
Memo
work
just
about
boosted
nymphs
the
and
best
satyrs.
CRPG
I
in
have
modern
an interested
history,
buyer.
Kingmaker.
with flourish, Volothamp Gedarm, historian, and traveler of Faerun.
New critical hits boost. Veru Memo just boosted
The
the other
end.
best
The
CRPG in modern history, Wrath of Righteous.
Experience the credits. Wow. We did it. We did it.
New critical hits boost. Veru Memo just boosted a pretty good RPG that may end up being the best in modern history.
It was
Rogue
nice.
Trader.
It was fun.
New critical hits boost. Elementor
It was
just
okay.
boosted Lionheart.
This expansion was okay. Neverwinter Nights 2 base game was very enjoyable.
New critical hits boost.
Mask of the Betrayer was
Elementor just
amazing.
boosted Rogue Trader.
And Storm of Zehir was okay. With big problems in my opinion. Thank you everybody. Thank you. You just all long stream somewhere over 2 hours. I'm sorry JFC, I'm sorry. I feel bad about this. I feel bad. I thought I would fail a few times.
New critical hits boost. Aelomancer
No,
just
no.
boosted Divine Divinity.
I won't start new game today. Don't worry, I'm going to make it up to you. The Affiliate Versus stream will be at least 12 hours, I think. Coming next week. Only T3 subs get 2 hours now. Yes, I became a sellout.
Who knows what we will find inside?
Nice rolls. I'm going to go stream. Now I'm ending my stream on Twitch. I'm going to start my stream on my OnlyFans. If you want to join me there. The rest of the 6-hour stream is going to be there. You should get back to your board game. Sure, Vera. Enjoy your board game. Yeah, good to see you. I mean, we could spend some time doing something else. I don't know what though. Yeah. That is one bad thing about having to end early. Thank you for the luck there. Turtle gives you nightmares from when you used to play Heroes of the Storm. Please stealth nerf. Please stealth nerf. I don't know what that is, but I remember enjoying playing with Zeratul. They nerfed stealth to be more visible because people were complaining about Zeratul and Nova. Oh, the what's that called? The cloaking, right? It is more moving more easier to understand that it's cloaking, not just I mean, it's never full invisibility for those characters anyway. That was an odd expansion, lots of new stuff for the new International engine. Itself the game felt much older game at times. Cloaking or shimmering. I think they improved the engine very well, but they couldn't do much good with it. I think they actually failed to create good content. They create great technology to supplement the engine, but the actual game, I cannot say I enjoyed Storm of Zehir overall. Honestly, it had its good parts, but there was too much filler content, there was too much grinding, there was too much walking around. I'm all for exploration and discovery, but the amounts necessary to complete side quests, simply to complete side quests. I mean, it was kind of designed like an MMORPG style. Like the quests were, there were things that I didn't do. There were quests like kill 4 boars and come back, collect 5 bear pelts and come back. I didn't do any of those. Like it was like an MMORPG. So much stuff, and the worst part, if you don't do that grinding, even though I did 100% of the side quests that I came across, I still failed at the boss yesterday. You saw me. So that grinding and more is required. What I failed at spectacularly, what I neglected rather, not failed, was not enchanting or crafting. Even though I had the appropriate feats and skills, I didn't craft or enchant anything. That is why I was underpowered yesterday. Maybe that could have been enough. Who knows? Asking for a friend, would you prefer to replay Storm of Zehir or Revenants? Do I have to replay one of those? I don't know really. I don't know. If I had to replay one of those, I think I would replay... I would probably replay Storm of Zehir. Because there is so much more different characters that you can make here. Revenants, it's pretty much fixed. Let's go. You can play Storm of Zehir with different characters. That's something you can do at the very least. Well, this is the moment everyone has been very curious, excited for. Which game is going to win? Who knows? Let's see. After a very close poll where the games, you know, clashed and passed each other.
New critical
hey, drummer.
hits boost.
Oh, we have boosts.
Starving underscore drummer just boosted Deus X2. New critical hits boost. Starving underscore drummer just boosted Baldur's Gate 3.
Kingmaker.
New critical hits boost. Starving underscore drummer just boosted Fallout 3.
Wrath. How are you, drummer? Good to see you. Happy holidays. Happy Festivus, drummer. Rogue Trader. Lionheart. Rogue Trader. Divine Divinity. Deus Ex. Passing Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate passing Deus Ex. And Fallout 3. Thank you for your boost, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I finished Neverwinter Nights too. I finished Neverwinter Nights too. It's been a long time since you played the Dragon Age games. You have 1, 3 on PC now. You're wondering how those would hold up, so you may give them a play again. In my opinion, Dragon Age 1 is one of the best CRPGs ever made. It's definitely worth playing. Since you have already played it, you are familiar with the game. If you are asking how it runs on modern PCs, if that is what you mean by hold up, Dragon Age 1 has some problems on some editions. The Steam version I didn't get too much problems. I installed the community fix patch. I didn't install any mods, and it ran somewhat fine. It has memory leak issues. You need to restart it from time to time. You can have some problems, especially with textures. I don't know about the GOG edition. The original edition, Ash had a lot of problems. So I'm not sure if it's an edition thing or if it's a PC thing, but you can have problems with it. As far as Dragon Age 2 and 3 goes, I think they run pretty well on modern PCs. So I recommend you give it a try if you want to replay the Dragon Age series. It may run well. Play Revenant instead. Help, help, I'm being repressed. Okay, so I was saying, and I was lying. This poll wasn't even close. GOG versions of older games are usually better, but I don't think that would count for Dragon Age 1, because Dragon Age 1 doesn't use any emulators or interpreters like DOSBox or SCUM or anything. It is new enough to not need them. However, it's also old enough to cause some problems with newer GPUs and stuff. So I don't think GOG does anything extra to make the game run better on modern PCs for Dragon Age 1. But feel free to correct me if that is the case. So this ball wasn't even close. Arx Fatalis made an advanced attack, a sneaky attack, which caused to some discussions and arguments, and eventually I think I made the right choice by taking away the votes from Arx Fatalis, but I also gave a choice to people who voted on the game. If they wanted to vote on it, still, they could, and no one else did. I mean, none of them voted back. So Arx Fatalis, after those days, stayed at 12 votes. However, Icewind Dale kept getting more and more votes. In fact, Icewind Dale with 20 votes, it's the record now. The previous record was Revenant with 17 for critical hits game number 28. This is a new record. Critical hits game number 30 is going to be Icewind Dale. Easy win with a difference of 8 with the second place. So we are removing Icewind Dale from the list. There it is. It's gone. It's gone. Are you happy? Icewind Dale is deleted. Because you love the game so much, I decided to delete it.
Hip hip! Hooray!
So we are going to start the game Friday the 29th. Nominated by Barden back in 2022, 19th of September. There we go. Oh, I need to fix this also. This is now current completed, which makes Icewind Dale 2 a contender. And delete this now. Icewind Dale 2 goes here. It has 15 boosts of its own. Which makes it raised to 54th place. Icewind Dale, yes. Icewind Dale 2, I don't know if it's Infinite Engine. If it is, then it certainly is the last one. But I don't know if it's Infinite Engine. So there it is. Next game will be Icewind Dale. We are going to start next Friday in 5 days. Let the record show only dry white wine exists in your fridge. The reds are all room temperature. Okay. And I'm going to have to fix the playtime of Neverwinter Nights 2. I think I missed some minutes before starting the timer today. But oh, interesting. This is very interesting. Okay, look at the timer. It says 100 hours, 36 minutes. How many minutes did I miss? Should we check? Let's check. I mean, the difference between 15 and 14 is going to be huge repercussions. Let's see. Let's find. So, okay. I discovered one Act 1 which these are before I started.
Everyone fall behind me.
And I wouldn't do it on stream, but that is the summary. So let's reload and so let's say I started here. Let's see how this 27 goes. Now we have a lot of 27 nice minutes, 37 seconds. In the meanwhile, Herald.
Welcome back.
Serpent Lord
Hey,
is
Bogu.
here.
Has it already been
Welcome,
17
Bogu.
months? A resub by Bogu_Bogu.
Bogu,
It's
thank you so much for the
tomorrow,
resub. How are you doing? We are watching my stream. Are you ready to watch double Mitrals today? We are doing Mitralception. Mitralception, exactly, Parrot. It's tomorrow, yes. Okay, I started the timer here. Let's see when I started it. Oh, it's not looking good. Thank you. I started the timer here, which is 35 minutes 39.
Bogu_Bogu just musted as long as it doubles
minutes.
my Gothic 2 musts. Sure.
It is 8 minutes. You know what 8 minutes mean? I'm going to tell you what 8 minutes mean. Neverwinter Nights 2 is 100 hours, 44 minutes, which puts Neverwinter Nights in the 3rd place. 3rd place. It 7 more minutes, 8 more minutes. It could be in the 1st place, but it couldn't. It couldn't because the fight took. I mean, to be fair, I played at least 10 hours of this game off stream. 10, maybe 12. I did 2 big grinding sessions on 2 separate days. One yesterday, one last week. So this is the on-screen playtime. On Steam playtime. Hey Thor.
Nothing has changed.
Yes, Thor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We finished the game and I'm ending. I'm taking my time a little bit. hoping that more people can
quick
stop
are
by.
you?
And I'm glad you were able to stop by. How are you, Thor? Good to see you. How was your Sunday? So yes, Neverwinter Nights 2
Reborn.
became
A
the
new god in a troubled land.
third longest game we have played so far. And the next game we are going to play is Icewind Dale, starting next Friday. So if you want to create a character, I said this before, you can create the character literally on Icewind Dale, Enhanced Edition if you have it, and send me the files, including portrait files. Or you can tell me what you want to be created. Give me whatever details you want. I will fill in the rest, and I will make your character for you. It's going to be first come, first serve basis. I am taking suggestions over at Discord. If it's not filled on Discord, I'm going to keep taking suggestions on the stream day, on Friday when we start the game. I'm going to look out for a balance of classes. So I'm not going to take 6 fighters. It's going to be 1 defensive, maybe 1 or 2 offensive frontliners, 1 full divine, 1 full arcanist, and 1 something else. I don't know, like 1 joker, 1 wild card. So we do have. I am going to be looking for some balance, but you are free to select whatever class you want. So Veru has been thinking about their dwarven defender, and QP has made a sorcerer, and I think there are some other ideas. You'll send yours over soon. Yes, there is a channel, suggestions channel. There's a thread there. Feel free to send it there. And Bogu, yes, you can also send there. So only single classes? No, not at all. Not at all. Yesterday, Fighter Cleric and Fighter Rogue was being... Nebuka was talking about the Fighter Rogue idea. Aelmancer was talking about the Fighter Cleric. Abjurer Duel to Assassin. I mean, I am not good at the game like you are. I wouldn't know how to play those characters, Bogu. So also consider that I am not an advanced player when it comes to 2nd edition especially. So do me a favor and maybe choose some easier to play characters. At least I would more easily understand those. Gothic 2. Dwarf Fighter Cleric. Yeah, but yes, send your ideas there. I cannot remember. And it's going to be first come, first serve. So as far as the next poll, I think JFC is making a good point. I missed your first message, JFC. I'm sorry, I just saw it. The next poll. So Icewind Dale is not a very long game, I think. How long to beat Icewind Dale? It is like focusing on main objectives. Icewind Dale is about 35 hours. Says how long to beat. Let's say 50. Let's say 60. It won't last 60, but let's say 60. It will mean how many weeks? 3 weeks. About a little over 3 weeks. So what I'm going to do is we are going to start Icewind Dale next Friday, and next Sunday, at the end of the 3rd stream, I'm going to start the new poll. And the new poll is going to consist of the top 4 games as usual. I don't think Kingmaker or Axe Fatalis has anything to fear. Gothic probably shouldn't fear anything either. There is a chance Dungeon Siege might pass Arena, but I think the next 4 games are going to be these. I don't think it will change very easily. And if I had to guess a winner, I would say Gothic 2 is the strongest contender, but we will see. Fighter Cleric is super easy. Time for fight, smash things. Things make ouchie, time for fixing. Yes, that is true. I wouldn't have problems with Fighter Cleric. Elderly Elden Mage Thief with a limp and a lisp. Full RP, please. I wish I could RP a lisp. I would always speak like that if I could. Draconic Sorcerer, less spells.
New critical hits boost. Thor Obliterator just boosted SR1. New critical hits boost. Thor Obliterator just boosted SR2.
Alright.
New critical hits boost. Thor Obliterator just boosted SR3.
Thank you for the booster.
New critical hits boost. Eschraffle just boosted Dragon Age Inquisition.
Took me a minute. Inquisition.
New critical hits boost. Eschraffle just boosted Sulima.
Sulima. I think that's all, right?
New
Road.
critical hits boost.
Road
Ash Raffle
Warden.
just boosted Road Warden.
There you go. Thank you for the boost, Thor, Ash. So I think I will end. I mean, we could play some random games. I have a lot of Affiliateversary games installed. But I think it's maybe better. I do have some work to do. Maybe it's better if I just end early. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Boga boosted. If anyone wants to boost, let's give you a few minutes. I'm sorry that I'm ending very quickly today. Like, it was a very short stream. An hour. And the gameplay was like 10 minutes. Song of Six Dwarf Run. I would fail with Dwarf. I would definitely fail with Dwarf. I mean, there are certainly games that I could play to fill the time, but that's not something I like doing. Today was Neverwinter Nights 2, and it was short, and I thought it might be short. I didn't think it would be this short, but it was this short, so we are going to have to take it. I will take the rest of the day off, and maybe work on the Affiliateversary stuff. I still have to implement some systems, so it was fun. Exactly, it was fun. I will remember Neverwinter Nights 2 fondly. I will remember it definitely as a game that exceeded my expectations. I mean, Storm of Zehir wasn't a very good experience for me, but it does not really take away from how much I enjoyed the main game, and especially Mask of the Betrayer. So I hope you also had a good time. Now let's find someone to raid. Since we are ending early, we may be able to raid someone different, possibly. See if there's anyone on. We can raid Has. We have never raided Has. We can never raid Has. Has starts very early compared to my streams and while I'm streaming. So let's go pay a visit to Has for the first time. Has is a great streamer, very, very funny at times, and plays great games as well, and also is a blacksmith. So let's go there. I know lots of people are fans of Has here, so you will feel at home. Goblin Overlord, yes. Let's go and pay tribute to our Goblin Overlord. He's playing Little Nightmares today, which is an interesting game. It's one that I may perhaps at some point be interested in playing. But yeah, he wants to 1v1 blacksmith you. I would watch that stream. Hopefully that's going to be streamed. But yes, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. Again, once more, my apologies if this was a shorter stream than you hoped for. But this time it's going to be like that. I will be back tomorrow, of course, for something very special. A Barbie Horse Adventures stream that I was bullied into playing. Tomorrow, Christmas time, we will be riding horses, hopefully having some pink fun and some laughs. Hope to see you there. If not, Tuesday we are going to play Companions of Zand, which is also going to be an interesting and fun game. So take care. Until next time. Don't shout so much. Don't hurt your throats. Take care of yourselves and be well. Goodbye for now. Bye.